This particular female dog, I've gone with a blush muzzle, and the neck I'll make rather small, so this will be the neck. So it's 2 pinch twists, 2 bubbles, a third bubble, soft bubble for the mouth, and a tiny bit of scrap for the nose. They're tied into the pinch twist at the back. This will be the neck. I'm just going to break that off so it'll be an attachment point onto the dog's body, onto those 2 large pinch twists at the front. So there we have that. I'm then going to use a mocha brown for the ears. So one ear is quite a big ear. A pinch twist, and this pinch twist is important on all the dog structures at the ear point. A bridge bit between ear and middle of the face. I'm then going to make a bubble that comes down towards the 2 pinch twists at the top of the muzzle, and that's going to get wrapped in the dog. Okay. I'm then going to place eyeballs between here before I secure it back up to the top. So I've got my eyeballs ready. It's just a 5-inch round split in half, and that's going to go in between. It says. What I have done in the past is try and put these in afterwards. Perfectly doable, but I always worry a little bit about popping a bubble at that point, so I've got it in there first. Okay, and that's roughly what we should have at this point. Okay, I'm going to finish off making the other ear, and then I'll do the side of the face and the cheeks with a 160. So let's finish that off. So we're going to match up the sides, another pinch twist, and finish with the loop of the ear, which I then spread a bit to give it a more sort of triangular shape, and the rest of the ear, excuse me, I break off, tie, and wrap in. Hopefully that's something can undone. There. At this point it looks a little bit bizarre, okay, but it will come together once you start to add the final balloon. So here's the 160. That's going to get wrapped in to the 260 balloon. It's then going to come down the side of the face into the pinch twist at the back of the face. I'm going to wrap that round. And at this point I'm going to create 2 little cheeks. I'm going to create a cheek on one side, just by looping that round and back in. And go back across the pinch twist there. Go cheek. And I'm going to create another loop on the other side. Okay. Again, we can come round the back of the pinch twist just to secure that cheek in place before I go back up the side to complete the head. Okay. Now you make your dog face however you like. This is my particular face for this one. With a bit of practice I may alter it. It's not an exact science. Okay, so I've broken that off, tied it in. It's not clean and done. And there is my dog face. If I want to bolt it out a bit, what I do is I do a loop from here down to the pinch twist, back up to here, just to fatten out the back of the head. I may do that later once we finish the tutorial. Pupils, 2 little tiny bits of scrap black, and they're tied together with a good length in between. I'm just going to push those through the middle, between the eyes, and arrange that. There. Okay, and this particular puppy has goggles on the top of her head, not a hat. So I've got a an inflated balloon with some hanging down. That's the goggle strap. That's going to get tied into the top pinch twist. That's going to hang down like that. And then going to get a bubble, small bubble, wrap into the pinch twist, small bubble back to the ear. That's the first half of the goggles. Then I'm going to squeeze the air out, back into the pinch twist in the middle. Sorry, realised that my camera angle isn't always perfect. So I've got essentially a goggle shape on the top and another bubble. Again, it's not perfect by any stretch. I'm certainly not claiming this is the best way or only way to do it. And I'm going to wrap that back into the pinch twist in the middle again. A lot of work going on there. Okay. And then I'm going to come at it from the wrong side, essentially. I'm going to do a small bubble over the top of that pinch twist just to sort of finish off the goggles, if you like, and let them back in. It says. Okay. And, sorry, at that point, you'll forget something. I'm going to just snip the end to deflate it. Okay. I can then tie off where that small bubble is that I just made. Here was something I'd forgotten. That gets stretched over and pushed through between the bubbles and then taken over to the ear to become the other strap. And if you are at all bothered, trim them so that they're the same length. And that's your goggles. And then it's just a matter of altering the ears so that they're how you want them to be, and then attaching the head to the body. There we have it. I'm not claiming that I'm brilliant at heads or dogs, but I do think the body structure is very simple, very quick, and something that you will hopefully find useful.